Good afternoon, Patrick here from Complete Health Eastbourne, and I just wanted to run through some of the reasons why our patients absolutely love our chiropractic care here at Complete Health, and some of the reasons why maybe we're a little bit more unique in the ways that we actually approach how we take care of our clients here at Complete Health Eastbourne. So some of the things that we do specifically here in our clinic that you might not get in other clinics, not necessarily in Eastbourne, but definitely not in the local area, is that we tend to go a little bit further with our examination at the beginning. So some of the things that we will do is we have an on-site digital x-ray, which is available with all of our patients when they come in for their initial assessment. And this allows us to kind of go a lot deeper in the neurological and structural changes that might be going on with someone's body. So with an x-ray, we can start to see exactly what's going on with those bones and those joints to see if actually the damage has been there for a short period of time or actually a lot longer than what our clients have sometimes been thinking when they first come into clinic. Because quite often, a lot of people come in and go, I've had this problem for 2 weeks. You x-ray the lower back and you can see that there's some quite serious degeneration there. It starts to tell us actually this 2-week problem potentially has been going on for a little bit longer than what they might have anticipated. Now, one of the other things that our patients absolutely love about Complete Health Eastbourne is that we do full digital posture analysis on every single patient that comes through the door. And the way we do this is we do a front and side view of the patient. So we take a photo of them and it is personal to them because it is their photos. It's exactly them. And so we take a picture of the way that they're standing and we put a line analysis, which will then start to do the biomechanical analysis of exactly where those people are starting to put stress through their body so that we can start to then tailor our care plans in order to actually hit those targets. So say, for example, if we can see in their photos that someone's leaning very far to the left or the right, or if they're leaning really far forward with their head, then our chiropractors can then start to address those issues and rehabilitate those issues so that they not only fix your current problem or correct your current problem, but then they can start to address potential other issues that are coming from that. Now, the other really great thing about this, so this is the great thing about posture analysis versus x-ray. X-ray in this country means that we cannot just repeatedly keep taking x-rays over and over again because the ionizing radiation laws do not allow us to consistently keep x-raying us. So what can we do in order to actually measure the improvement in people's structure or the changes in those degenerative joints or the way those joints are starting to work? Now, this is the really cool thing about the posture analysis is that we can take a baseline measure and then further down the line, then we can actually remeasure and reassess this. And what we do is we put a side-by-side comparison of what you look like at the beginning of your course of care and then at the end of course of care. And a little bit like when you do your personal trainers where they go and they show you what your weight was like at the beginning and then what your weight looks like 8 weeks later, we do exactly the same thing for people's posture. And as a result, you can see if someone's got a 2-inch head forward carriage, you can see that sometimes go down to 1 inch and sometimes it even comes down to less than 1 inch. And that's really where we have our target for our patients. We always want to have that head in a slightly better position so it's not creating any of those neck, shoulder and low back pain issues that a lot of our patients will have with that very forward head posture. Now, something else that we do that's very unique over a lot of other clinics, not even just in Eastbourne, but around the country, is that we do a full neurological and orthopedic and functional test with every single patient that comes through the door. So we're always going to be looking at the way that the joints move, the nerves communicate, the muscles are working, and how that patient is feeling and working as a whole. So like I say, the posture analysis gives us a great idea of how someone is standing and what the structures are that are changing in that person's body. But then actually some people will structurally look very good, but on the other hand, there's still something going wrong and there's still some pain going on. So we have to assess some of the other dysfunctions that might be going on, e.g. with their balance, e.g. with their muscle firing, e.g. with their coordination or other areas that might be involved with their nerves during this time. Actually, interestingly enough, I had a patient that was coming in with vertigo and dizziness this week, and he'd been to see his GP, and his GP wasn't solving the problem. And we did a neurological test for the inner part of his ears, which recreated his dizziness. And as a result, we pretty much managed to resolve the majority of his dizziness in just one maneuver by correcting the inner ear. And this guy's dizziness has dropped by about 90%, just because we understand the neurological tests that we need to do in order to actually achieve those results. So as a result, then we will start to reassess people on a regular basis. And the reason why we always reassess our patients roughly every 6 to 12 weeks is that we always want to set you guys new targets. If we set yourself new targets, then we always have something we're driving towards, because what we know is if someone doesn't have a target, it's a little bit like a boat that hasn't got a sail. It will just literally throw itself in whatever direction that the wind blows. If you've got a boat with a sail but no rudder, every time the wind blows, it will just blow in any direction, and wherever you go is where you go, okay? So when we don't have targets and we haven't reassessed our goals, we don't know where we're going, and as a result, we don't necessarily know which direction that you want to go. So by constantly remeasuring, reassessing, re-questioning, we can start to understand exactly what it is that our patients want and where they want to go with their posture, with their structure, with their function, with all of their results, their feeling, their prevention, their rehabilitation. It allows us to retarget. Now, the last thing that I find very unique about our clinic here at Complete Health is we integrate our care. Because we have physio, because we have massage, because we have chiropractors in the building, we are all specialists in our own field, which basically means that chiropractors are particularly good at correcting joint dysfunction and neurological conditions, but they may want to refer you out for your soft tissue work and for your rehabilitation. And because we've got everybody under one roof, we can integrate that care exceptionally well with experts in every single field, allowing you to get the best quality of all the different parts. Guys, I hope you found this really helpful. If you know someone that can be helped by this video, please share, like, and comment those people into this video so that they can actually achieve the results a lot faster. We are opening now into a much more normal protocol than what has been happening over the last couple of months, because we want to obviously start to support people, and so we're going to be starting to integrate a lot more options of care again coming through the coming weeks. Guys, love to see you guys again. Enjoy the sun, enjoy the weather. If you want to come in and jump on to your appointments, like I say, there are tons of appointments starting to become available again, and we really wanted to let you know that we've got your back, whatever that might mean for you. Take care, guys. That's all from Patrick here at Complete Health Eastbourne. We'll see you very soon.